Hey, where you been? I've been looking for you. About 25,000 miles ago, seems like just yesterday, I was doing some stuff on this wing here. Last night I got a little bit of stuff done. Let me show you what happened. Got all these diamonds on, glued, and I don't know if you remember, but the wing was turned the other way. A buddy of mine, Tom, come over today and helped me spin this thing around, flip it over and all that, so we can start on the ribs for the front. So this morning, I came along and got these on. I varied from the plan. The plan shows these being glued to the nosings and then put on, but I did a little different. We'll see what happens. And then I got to master one of these I made and fit it and made sure everything fit right and all that, and cut the little slots in it. Glued these two together. And I went ahead and glued the ones that go inside of here, the doublers. You get a doubler here and here and here, because that's where the sheets of plywood are going to join up. So what we're going to do now is install these nosings. This long piece that goes here, I'm going to lay it up here and go ahead and cut it. See, it's got a little bend in the end right here, so I'm going to cut this end. Been laying in the box for 8 months. All right, this thing's got a little bit of a tilt to it. I don't know if you noticed, but it's got this, I forget how many degrees it is, about a 10-degree dihedral right here. So this is shorter than here, and I'm right in between. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit. In fact, here's the angle of the dihedral. I can figure out how long this is going to be by that. It's just on this sheet of paper. I got half, just under 9/16. Here I got 13/16. So a difference of a quarter. So if I go an 1/8 inch longer than this, that puts me about right. That goes in there. Get back in there. It's a tight fit, which is good. Well, I like a tight fit. there it is. Just about right. Not gonna stay in there though. I'm gonna fall out until I get a rib up here. So I'm gonna start right here with this number 5 rib. Temporarily staple it on here. Okay. I'm not going to glue that. Now I'm going to put these other ribs on. Alright, so I got me a little brace in there. Now I'm going to install the rest of these ribs. I'm going to add an extra piece of wood to the four and 7 ribs. Like so. It's a beautiful day here in southeastern Virginia. I don't know where you're at, but I am. Hope the sun is shining on you. I just don't mean the physical sun either. Tricky here. Tricky dick. Let that sit up a little bit. We're going to start gluing them on here. See rib. Not going to take much glue. These all go on the inboard side, which is that side. There's not much to this. I'm gonna put that plywood skin on, which will be coming up this week. It's really gonna make it stronger. All right. Put this in there. Just to keep it straight. Bring that up to the top. All right. Next. Now we're really going to hold this skin on it, wraps around it, staples to this, glues to that. I told you before, when you get this plywood on, then you got a system, you got some real strength. Just these little structural members themselves, there ain't a lot to them. I think I'll put a clamp on. I'll hold that at 90 degrees too while I'm at it. So, I'll come back later to check it. Right here, this is where the joint's going to break for the airline skin, front leading edge plywood. Good. that grip, you know I got epoxy all over the floor. Don't get much on here. Hit that one at an angle. Old eyeball. Old eyeball is hard to beat, you know what? Man has built many things with just his eyeballs. Here we got another double one. See if it looks good. Rub it into the plywood good. It soaks it up, remember? Okay, grab me another clamp. We should have some nicer ones of these. I need a deep, deep throat one. I don't have any other ones, and I can't afford to go buy any right now. They're too expensive. Way too expensive. Beans in my way. I'm going on this side. Next. Now we get this one. Pull that staple out. I'll glue this nosing in later after everything dries. I just looked down and she's dead straight, looking good. She's as straight as my spar, and I made all these pretty much identical, so. All right, let me show you what it looks like. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I like it. So we're gonna let all those dry. I'm gonna come back and glue this nosing in. I'll check the ends, make sure it's square, stuff like that. And I got the right length. I'm pretty sure I got the right length though. And then we're gonna get the plywood out here in a minute. I gotta clean a bunch of stuff out of the workbench and get it out. And we're gonna start bending plywood. It goes around on this. Got 3 sheets, 1, 2, 3. Gonna get that done. Then we're gonna cut that air line off the back. And we gotta bend plywood nosings on that too. So, wow, that's kind of tedious stuff. A little bit warm in here, probably 80 degrees or so in here. I hope you have a great evening and hope to see you again sometime. See you around the world in 25,000 miles or so. Remember to keep looking up. That's where our Savior's coming from. Take care.